Yo, Zetas, what up? Welcome back to Julia's Ed. And, yo, Ron, good of you to become a member, of course. Thank you very much. How are you doing, man? How's everything? Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting the BlueStacks emulator to actually finally decide to show up. Hopefully it will. And yes, it did. Okay, good. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for being on the stream. I hope you can hear me well. I hope the camera looks fine, I think. So we're all good with that. We do have a sneak peek for today. Warning, some viewers may find this content frightening. Okay, we'll see about that. So let's go ahead and watch it. I have actually seen it, never mind. I'm not gonna act like I did, like I didn't. So we have actually 4 characters. I'm guessing that would be Kamala and Shang-Chi. And here we have on a very, very, like, difficult to pause video. Quick look of Scarlet Witch and Captain Marvel. Yeah, which is just impossible to catch. If I pause it too early, you can only see their hair. I actually... Oh boy. Yeah, I wish I could use the keyboard. I don't think you can. Nope, you can't. Ugh. I did it so well at work when I was just trying to see it for myself. Ugh, so close. Anyway, kind of mean of them to include a metro. I don't know if that's a metro, like, at all, but yeah. Anyway, that's how they will look. Freaking creepy, that's for sure. I really can't wait to actually see this. I have not seen anything trailer-wise or anything like that from the series itself. I almost did because I saw this and I was like, oh wait, when does that actually happen? When do we get to see it? And no, it's on the 24th, so it's not out yet. So yeah, but at least we'll get like 2 episodes immediately. So again, as I said, Shang-Chi, Kamala Khan, Captain Marvel, and Scarlet Witch. Man, out of all of these, I'm obviously more excited about Scarlet Witch, and then Captain Marvel. Why not? Because I have her at tier 4. Then Shang-Chi and Kamala Khan. Sure, I guess, but I have no like... I don't really have any anything for them. I don't actually have any of them at tier 4 or anything like that. But oh well, they're gonna get uniforms, so can't complain, of course. I mean, I can complain if I want to, but I'm gonna be chill about it. Let's see, did I cheer for someone here? I've been just cheering for whoever most people have been cheering, by the way. That's how I'm handling this. I did go for like the CDP chest, and I got an energy, and the rest I spent equally between soul and carbonadium. I think it hasn't been long since we actually started working on Mephisto. I've progressed fairly well, I would say. At this point, he is actually halfway done gear-wise. I mean, gear-wise is actually more than halfway done. We've had some good progress here as well on the 3rd gear as well. So yeah, I can't complain. Let's see who we have as the boss of the day. This should not be a difficult one, so let's actually do our boss clears. Why not? And then after that, we can work on Shadowland, of course. Actually, let's do something else. Let's go on our story mode. I have not done the story clear for today. I was at work, couldn't really do it. We won't have a lot of chests to open. I think it's gonna be 22, but let's just get that done. And then once we're done with that, I'm gonna actually work on the swords really quick with any amount that I can. And then we can go ahead and just do world boss. And lastly, we can just actually get Shadowland going as well. 2 more chests to open right now, and it's nothing. Oh well, you can't always get like CDPs and premium cards, so it's fine. Let's work on the swords. Let's make sure that all the yeah, that's all set up as it should be. Sure, let's go with as many as I can for now. Let's see what we get. I'm just gonna get this here so I can see both chats. Okay, not a lot of... Oh, actually quite a good amount. 17 of them for now. Let's see where we get next. Only 2. Okay. I do not like them odds, man. Nope, of course. We'll go with 50. Okay, only 7 this time, of course. And none. Great. No, that's too many. Let's go with 20. Okay, 5 of them. Wow. And again, none. Yeah, the green color is the worst for me. I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but I've been super unlucky with it. So, yay. Let's go ahead and just clear world boss, like I said. I'm actually gonna crack the monster can open right now. I'm not gonna wait any further. Didn't open it right next to the mic because we have NVIDIA broadcast on and it's not gonna be audible at all. Alright, nice. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I still have to be careful with a couple of the teams that I use here. I don't think I have updated them. So whichever team I was using at the time is the same team I'm using now. But it would be best to still be careful. There we go. This should be the last one, and yep. We're gonna go through the purple phase. Well, not even the purple phase. We're just changing the full phase right now. There is a purple attack here, but you can go ahead and start attacking for a bit. There's a window of opportunity here. Started a new series today, but before I say that, you know, I didn't even know that I was watching the wrong series with Dexter, New Blood. Oh, I almost lost him. Good. So I was watching Dexter New Blood, which was pretty good, of course. But obviously some choices were very stupid. And then I was like, oh crap, why do I see there's a series with Dexter from 2025, like this year? I was like, oh, okay, pretty crazy. And so I find out, yeah, that was not the series everybody was talking about. I knew it was an old one, but I never really understood why people were now suddenly interested in it. And then I just saw, yeah, there's apparently a new series. But before that, a year before that, there was another series which was a prequel, which I felt like was very weird, acting-wise, decision-wise as well. With Dexter, he was not as emotionless as he was, you know, in the beginning, when we actually got to see him grow into like more of a human, let's say. Well, he went through his doubting or self-doubt and everything, and then obviously understood that he was different from the rest of these murderers, or whatever you want to call them, the serial killers. And that makes it even weirder, because if they would have watched their own show, they would have realized that it's very weird that he is actually like understanding some lessons that he actually understood much later in life because of the first, you know, the actual first Dexter running series. So yeah, very weird. It still sucked. I didn't hate it. I would have watched it, even though I wouldn't have liked it as much as um, Dexter Resurrection, which was really cool. Obviously a little not preachy, but yeah, they found a way to inject some like cultural shit into it, but it was bearable, so that was fine. Hey, look at that. I've been pretty lucky with these rewards lately. That was really good. Next. Sorry to the Twitch side of things. I'm really sorry. I have no way of fixing this. And also, that was actually very lucky. That was the last one we needed there. Let's see where we are at right now, by the way. I've made some progress here. We have this one where we actually just can get it through clearing Corvus and Proxima. We don't get to do that quite often, so it's also a fairly new world boss legend that we have, so that's why it's going to take a while. I mean, even up to this point, it's a pretty good progress. This one is a Dimension Rift one, and this one as well. You can also combine woos for this, or Odin's Blessings, I mean, sorry. But I haven't really been that lucky, so I've had to rely on Dimension Rifts. These are the only 2 Dimension Rift ones that I still have to get. The rest I'm done with. This one is pretty rare, and you have to clear Gore, but I also don't get Gore a lot of times. This as well, I just have to get lucky and get a premium card that is going to be the Thor premium card, and I'm going to be done with it. This one is going to be pretty impossible. I don't think we're getting 3 of those, which will really suck because it's a lot of like instinct attack that we're missing out on. We did only 1 clear, I think, so we still have to continue with the rest. I've changed up my way of managing resources, if you guys just noticed. Usually what I would have done, or what I would have suggested people to do, would have been to like just save everything until like right before the reset, if your time base was similar to mine, and then right before reset just claim everything that you need and only use the needed amount of energy. Don't overspend, or don't use the whole energy, or well, actually yes, use all your energy every day, to the point where it will actually almost reach max right when a reset should happen. But I've changed things up, and that means I do not get the benefit of like, I don't get the benefit of getting the free energy recharge, the 120 energy. But at the same time, I don't actually do a lot of the content. Like, I skip a lot of dimension missions. I don't really need to do them all the whole time. And other like missions that require energy as well, I don't really need to do them anymore. So I get to save a lot of energy, as you've noticed. I don't really need to use it all compared to what I had to do before. And yeah, it's gotten much easier to actually keep track of stuff. I think I still kind of stand by the previous strategy that I had, especially if you're actually just starting, or you don't have like a very old account. The reason why you want to do that is because you want to just maximize as much as energy usage as possible, and that way you actually get to like not waste your energy. I know that in some cases it can be beneficial, like when you get an event where you need to spend energy, or you get an event, or sorry, an epic quest where there's missions that are gonna just drain all your energy in one go. But at the same time, I don't know, it's much better if you just save energy and you have a lot of energy in your inbox. Now, the way I do it is just I claim everything, all energy. I don't really leave anything unclaimed. Or I don't leave them till like the last minute. That's what I used to do. But yeah, it's been working great so far. Especially with the fact that I haven't had to clear Dimension Rifts as much. Yo, Rahul, welcome, man. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you very much for still being a member, just like Ron, even though Ron doesn't know he is even a member. And it's actually kind of surprising that he hasn't realized it yet. But yeah. But yeah, I was gonna mention, like, I've started this new series called Blood Drive. Man, it's a lot of fun. Sadly, it has been cancelled, so I think there's only one season, but even that one season seems a lot of fun. It's very messed up. And it's kind of worth watching, I think. It's very edgy, it's very old school style. It doesn't seem like it's actually an old series though, but it's just like the style itself is just like old times. Very cool. Here we go. The only reason that it is annoying to clear this boss is not really difficulty, it's just having to like run around for a bit waiting for like different phases to finish. I don't really think it's like, I don't know, there should be a way, I would think, where either it's like depending on how many times you clear the boss or whatever it might be based on, but I think at some point some of the phases will actually just, or should actually just get skipped automatically. Just imagine, like, for example, you have played this game for a really long time, and when you reach like max raid level for one of these boss clears, then you get to not have to sit through all these animations. At least there should be a button that you just press and it just skips the animation. I'm not saying it should just auto clear it for you, that would be very stupid, but at least just as a time saving feature, it would really help. What up with you, Rahul? How are you doing? Let's see. Rewards I find. I don't know if I'll be as lucky as I've been up to this point with upgrading the rest of Mephisto's gears, but like it is definitely surprising, at least for me, that I've gotten this lucky with the gears. Considering the fact that he's a native tier 2. Sorry, a native tier 2, yes, who, is getting tier 4'd. That should be very expensive. It should take a long time. But I've just gotten very lucky, and I'm not going to complain, of course. And I'm not going to brag either. Oh, that sucks. We'll have to do the whole clear with Thanos. Yay! Even though Thanos has more damage, so I'm not going to complain again. I don't know why I'm mentioning stuff that's actually a pro. The whole time being like, now I have to do this, even though it's the best version or the best option. Okie dokie. No thank you. Let's run. We don't have the luxury of just taking risks at this point, so I am gonna have to just skip a lot more often, as I just did. There we go. In some cases, I really want to disable the camera position change feature, because it's not implemented perfectly. Sometimes you're just moving around while you're in an animation or something, or you come out on an animation and you try to actually start playing, but it will think that you're actually moving the camera around. I don't know why it doesn't pick it up immediately. But yeah, that can be very annoying, slash actually very obstructive, I guess you could say. I told you I should have. I told you, but I didn't do it. I told you I should have been careful, and I didn't actually. I wasn't actually careful. Yay. And yes, I was wrong. Mephisto is a native tier 3. Sorry. I was thinking of Scarlet Witch. I'm actually very exciting. I'm actually very excited that she might end up like being the character that I use on this clear instead of Thanos. She's there as a backup, of course, because I don't really have any like proper teams with full supports and stuff, so it's fine for me to bring another tier 4 just as a backup. But yeah, she is not really like insane damage wise, and survivability is not crazy either. So if they do something crazy for her survivability, it's gonna be really nice here. Or at least if her damage is just much higher, she's automatically gonna be the one that clears this for me. Even though, yeah, right now I'm just using Thanos, and I would only use her if Thanos is gone. Wait, okay. I really don't know why I'm so tired, bro. I actually was fine-ish up to a bit earlier, but I guess like actually getting home was pretty tiring with like the bike. And then I got super hungry, dude. I ate quite a lot. But yeah, it could be because I ate. Sometimes I get like sometimes it gets me pretty sleepy. I like it, of course. It would be nice to sleep right now. Like I accidentally did yesterday. I laid down. I was like, okay, time to just chill a little bit. Maybe like play while I'm laying down. And no, I just found myself sleeping there at like 10 p.m. I was like, oh crap. So I lost like 2 hours of productivity yesterday, which I made up by sleeping at 6 a.m. Of course. Oh boy. I should have switched on the air conditioner. Because I forgot I switched it off before I went to work. But I have to clear this first, which really sucks because this stresses me out. Gets me to become, like, gets my body to become very warm. So, yeah, it's gonna suck till we're done here. And I hope I haven't left it very far away. I'm pretty sure I have, but I just hope I haven't. Let's keep attacking. Here we can kind of YOLO it a little bit. It's not too on that point anymore where it would just be an auto kill with just one of the purple attacks there. I can actually tank quite a bit with Thanos here. Only like 3 bars left, less than that. Hopefully we don't get her canceling the rotation or something, like we don't get her doing her phase, and yes we didn't. Let me see if I can grab the remote. I really don't know where it is. Okay, I can't find it. So that sucks. Yo, what up, man? Welcome, NS. You had a pretty good view, I'm sure. A few seconds ago, I was trying to find the AC remote, but I have no clue where I left it. Yep, I have no idea. How's it going, man? How are you doing? I'm pretty tired myself. Yes, I am. I don't remember, by the way. Have I asked, like, do you follow the Marvel stuff? Or is it just movies? Is it everything? Or you don't care at all? What's the situation? And I know that you said you would just say hello, so if you have to go, just let me know. That's good to hear. We're gonna watch a movie in a minute. Oh yeah, that's totally fine, man. Have a good time, babe. Maybe if you're free later, I don't know if wife is at work today or not. I'd be okay with hanging on Discord, but if you have people there are gonna stay over as well, totally fine. Just the movies, but like half of them. Ah, okay. Oh crap! I lost I lost Black Bolt because I wasn't paying attention. I was gonna just mention that there's like this Marvel Zombies like animated series that is gonna come out next week. But yeah, if you don't follow them, that's fine. Yep, first guest to sleep over. Nice. All right, man. Have fun. Oh my god, it really annoys me how easy it is for Black Bolt to be lost here, even though his damage is super insane. It just feels wrong. So the trick is just basically keep him alive and just don't attack without really paying attention what's going on, which can be very difficult while he's on the tier 3 skill animation. Like, you don't really get to see what's going on properly. But first phase was a success. Let's see if we can survive the second one as well. I just have to be super careful to notice if there's going to be purple attacks very soon, or if one is just activating right now. You just never know. Like right now, my instincts tell me, oh, just to use the tier 3 skill as well. But if I would have done that, that would have been my grave. But yeah, I was careful. I was actually pretty reckless still, because I waited till the last millisecond to... Oh, crap, switch. Ha! Purple attack. No, you don't. I used my skill right as he was about... she was about to, like, just burn him alive. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's go through this phase. Should be pretty easy. We've done this before, haven't we? Many times. Many times. Alright, let's not get greedy, I mean. But it does feel like we're almost done. Just have to be careful, of course. But she still went through her annoying phase, apparently. No, actually, no. I still have a chance to keep attacking a little bit further. Oh boy. Scary. Oh, I lost him still. Anyway, let's try to finish the rest of the 4 bars with our team here. It's gonna take a while. Especially if I want to stay alive, I should move, and I didn't move. So, yay me. I've done this before many times, by the way. It's stupid how many times I've actually fallen for that trick or whatever you want to call it. Let's just run away. Ugh, 4 bars. There's like 2 minutes left, of course, but it's just really gonna suck if I end up like dying. Because her damage is very low. So we might, like, we're gonna deal some damage over time, but we might just end up dying right close to being done. And right now it feels like we're not doing any damage at all. So I will have to see and like kind of eyeball this and see if we're actually dealing enough damage or not. And we might have to redo it, even though I was so close. Should have been careful. I keep making the same mistake every time. Every time, man. Why are we doing like 0 damage? And is it really us that is doing this damage? Or is it Silver Surfer showing up? I am actually curious if the strikers actually deal any amount of damage. Feels like they do, you know? And I really have messed up here. Crapping. Very crap. Bro, we're not doing any damage at all. I think it's better if I just restart. At some point I should really look into like the teams I have, so I'm just restarting right now. It's not worth it. It's taking too long. I should definitely look into the teams though. Imagine having some tier 4s there backing me up. I mean, who could I put there? You know what we could do? We could do this. This could be interesting. This way, since Scarlet Witch is gonna get a uniform, That uniform might be what she needs to not have to worry about this clear and just clear it very comfortably. And this guy might be what I need to clear this comfortably. I mean, I definitely know that's what I need to clear it comfortably, but obviously it's not like Black Bolt is a bad character. I don't want that to be what you take out of this. Essentially what you do with Mephisto is you actually just use the like second skill at first, just so that you can, and I just died, but that's fine. You just use the second skill at first just so that you can move into like this other phase where he's kind of more of a devilish form instead of looking like a normal person, even though he's red. That's as normal as you can get, of course. And then you just use any other skill that just shows up. He is not doing crazy well with my account because he's level 80, of course. Plus, I don't actually have judgment on him. I don't see if there's any purple attacks, but this worked. Okay, going through this annoying phase. Wow, okay, so it will actually go through the annoying, pathetic, like, mind games that she plays on you. So yay, we have to wait. Yay, it's done. Actually, we're still not done with this first part. Like, the first half is still going. Now it's done. Yeah, it definitely felt different, the animation. Okay, let's be careful. I think that was a purple attack. Yep, I'm just switching. So apparently when you switch, he will lose his devil mode. So you have to use his second skill again. Yeah, there's a lot of damage that's getting wasted here, I know. With the fact that we don't have a judgment. I went and gave his judgment to Human Torch, who cannot clear Proxima and Corvus, apparently. So I can still only clear it with Strange. That's so annoying. I think it was just like very close time-wise, but I just was super lazy to actually have to redo it. If it's about like saving seconds, I was like, ugh, no thank you. That's why I gave you the judgment, but I think that was a mistake. My issue is actually bigger than that, apparently. Oh man, Twitch, I'm really sorry. I have no clue why he does this. It's so weird. Man, with Mephisto, you don't get to see anything, do you? You don't get to really know what's happening to you. That is not a benefit you have. I just wasted the tier 3 skill. Isn't that just amazing? That's a lot of damage we just have to like recoup. Okay. And I lost him again. I make the mistake of thinking that he will be able to tank that damage, but he is not. So yay. That was stupid. Can you not? I think I've lost one of his lives already, so I'm just gonna switch on the last few drops of health that he has. So that I can just keep going a bit later. Oh no. We'll stay with her as we go through this annoying freaking phase again. Thank you very much. It's definitely needed, Jean. You couldn't kill me without it. Oh, we still have another life for her, so that's fine. Let's go this way. Now this way. Let's switch to Mephisto again. Okay, so it's 5 that heals you. I think it's always been 5. That's good. Man, this is taking me the whole clear. Holy hell. As long as we do it, I don't mind. Oh. boy, don't get caught again. What the hell am I doing? I just wasted another huge amount of time here because of that purple attack. Switch to Mephisto again. Only 5 seconds? Are you kidding me? 2 seconds? Holy... Apparently, Mephisto is not gonna be it for me. Not yet, at least. Ugh. I don't even remember who I actually removed to use him. So I guess I should just be using a support type instead if I have any. She's a support type. I think that's who I had. Oh no, I had... Wait. 45%. I think this might be more actually, so I'm just gonna keep her. Let's see if I can put a tier 4. Nope, I can't. He should be fine. Let's try this again. So technically we did get another like level 80, like we got a level 80 character to be there just in case, but we lost some support towards Black Bolt, so that might have been the reason why we did so terribly. No purple attacks yet, which means they can happen later, which means they're not predictable, which means I have to really be careful. But yeah, the damage is pretty much back where it was, or maybe even better than it was. So wish me luck. I don't know why I have to do this many times. I don't know why I'm playing this bad. But man, do I miss a judgment on Mephisto. I really do. I thought I was alone at home, but fiance's still here. I hope she's still here by the time I'm done with this clear, so I can ask her to bring another remote for the AC. We have like the same AC on 3 different rooms, so the other AC's remote will work just fine here. I just need one, but I am gonna clear this first. Oh boy. Here boy. See if there's any purple attack. Not yet. Nope. Good, got here pretty fast. Okay. Just a couple of hits here and there, why not? This time let's not mess with the last purple attack hit. Okay, we didn't really have to pay attention because she just went through this phase. Kinda helping us and saving our asses there. That's good, that's good. Alrighty. Bit more to the left, a bit more to the right, a bit more to the left and to the right. To the left again, to the right again. Good. Oh, that is how you do it. That is how you go through that purple attack phase. Does that sound proper? I don't think so, but I'm going with it. And this has to be the clear, man. I'm sorry, but like, no way you're surviving that, bitch. I'm not being nice. Alright, sorry about that. Had to handle something really quick. You actually don't get to see the rewards, do you? That's so funny. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. You don't need to say. You don't need to say. Let's see how far we can get with Mephisto. Not very far. Skill-wise as well, we're not doing that bad. I'm actually super close to being able to just finish with his last skill upgrade, and I can finally start saving the life seed that I will need to actually tier for him, and I will need for other tier 4s as well. But let's see if we can upgrade this artifact as well. I'm just going to dismantle whatever I have. I don't really need any of this, and I'll upgrade his artifact if I have enough essence of the dimension. I have for one upgrade, and that's a fail. No, actually we have another one, and that's a fail. Okay, and also before I forget, I should go on Jean, go on her 5th gear. Wait, how many gears do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5th gear. Sorry. It's weird to say 5th gear. And that's a pretty big improvement there. Nice. All right, that was pretty much it, I would think. I don't think there's a lot else that we need to do. Haven't really gotten lucky with the Cosmic Core, sadly. There's still some other dice that we can get, but it's fine for now. Let's go ahead then, and we're gonna go ahead and just continue with Shadowland. Let me just make sure to check what we've done last week. I don't think there's anything we need to change from last week. I think we have had no real improvement since then. We haven't had any new uniforms, new characters, or anything like that, so it makes sense. I'm starting the autoplay here, and then the rest we will clear ourselves, of course. Perfect. Okay. Please, YouTube, with the subtitles, be careful how you subtitle that. Imagine actually sleeping. Am I right? All right. I've really liked templates that someone had created to keep track of all their characters. It was better than mine. Like, it had way more information that they were noting down. So I am using that. I've kind of color coded some stuff just for it to look nice. I still use my own Shadowland list just because I've already set it up in a way that I can just make a couple of changes every update and I'm done. But the other one I have to change a few things, and it's even like the CDP I have on them or the custom gear. So if I forget and I make a change and I forget, sorry, I only find out much later that I've forgotten to update it. So yeah. Anyway, we're going steady here. I've done GPR for today, I think, like fully, so that should be okay. But and I just also finished with World Boss, so I'm not really sure what is left. Why can't I like use the same thing for Twitch that I use for YouTube? Why does it always have that weird issue? So I just told it to use the same encoder, which means like use the GPU for it. Let's see if this is gonna have the same issue as when I use the CPU, which kind of goes down and up and down and up and down, which is, it's still kind of doing that. I don't get why it does that. I'll see if it like drops fully though. There are cases where it just stutters like for a sec or freezes for a few seconds. Or maybe 1 second, maybe not a few seconds, but still, you get what I mean. Floor 13. So much further to go. I still haven't tried the solo leveling game, so I still have no clue how it would run on a PC. And my guess is that if this game would have been made for a PC, yeah, it would run amazingly well. But it hasn't been created for a PC, and they're just always using it as an excuse to not like make it available for use with a PC. So I don't know if it would be really nice if they could just maybe change their mind on that. It would be insanely huge as a change, and like benefits would be really high for it. I just don't know why they don't do it. I really don't get it. Why won't you do it, man? Why won't you do it? It's almost easy. I have an idea to just try and stop the Twitch stream and start it again right after. Would that work? Nope, keeps reconnecting. What is it that makes it reconnect? Ugh. Not the recording one. What if I go like this? And go like 16,000. Okay, start. No, that wouldn't work. Oh, actually, maybe. No. Yes, no. It's not working. That is so annoying. Have C doesn't work. Let's do H264, maybe. Stop it. Start it again. Okay. I don't think that wants to play. The video download was cancelled, blah blah blah. Yeah, right. Let me see if it's visible from Twitch, like the Twitch app. Because here it doesn't want to play. Yeah, it's just a black screen. Why? Why though? Ugh. Let's try this. We'll bring it back to the CPU. If it decides to stop, of course. In the meantime, let's keep going here. We're done with the auto clears. Auto clears, roll out. Why it doesn't work? Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Let's switch it to 10,000 for the bitrate. I don't know why I can't figure it out. I don't know why I can't figure it out. Alright, we'll see how that performs. Well, that was easy. And it buffers. Okay, thing. I don't know. Seems like it's laggy. Yeah, it is. It is laggy. Even 10,000 for the bitrate sucks. Ugh. Go back to 7,000. Next. Why is Twitch the way that it is, man? Let's go with Blue Dragon. I should actually just try maybe Kick as well. I don't know. And taste the courage. Stand on holy night. I kind of want to try meld as well, but OBS is working right now and I have no patience and I don't want to start over. I wouldn't have to do a lot, but still. The only annoying thing is that with meld it just works until it doesn't. Like until it just gets paused. Let's give it a try though. I'm super curious to see if I can get it to work. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. You will see that it gets buffering again. Sorry. Okay, so this should be back to normal. Okay, so this should be back to normal. Alright, yeah, that sounds fine. Yay. I think Twitch should be okay as well. I just don't know why it craps out sometimes. I just can't figure it out. But this looks like it works, so we're okay. Yeah, Twitch is crapping out. I don't know why, bro. Why is this? Why does it always do this? Ugh, anyway. I wish you could like set different ones for different like modes. Oh, or sorry, different bit rates for different platforms instead of going with one for all. Alright, yeah, that sounds fine. I'll see if I can play it from the phone just to see if nope, it's just a black screen on the phone. Why you do this every time? Quality. I only have auto. I don't know why. Can you guys actually see this on Twitch or not? I only have like the auto option, which is just super stupid. I mean, it only lets me choose 1440p anyway. So yay. All I see is a big ass forehead. Sorry, man. I'm gonna make it smaller, maybe. But YouTube is fine, right? How are you doing, by the way? Thanks for being a mod again. Sorry, member. You always said you wouldn't, but you still did in the end. Ha! I win. It's very annoying though when I use meld, I can't even see where my mouse is. Another way this could be fixed is if I like saw what the best like option would be for Twitch for 1440. Let's not die. Why can't I? Why can't I? Okay, now it's working. Thank you, controller. What's the highest one you can have, man? What the hell? Wait, I don't have this on? Maybe let's see. Oh, that's on OBS. Crap. Ugh. Why is this the way that it is? On output? No. Stream. Oh yeah, it only works with 264 then. That's why. Oh, so stupid. Why is it so stupid? Blame that on Google Play, bro. As long as I have points to get it, I'll buy it. Yeah, but why are you a member now, though, huh? You said you knew you wouldn't do it. Maybe OBS will better. Maybe OBS was better. I really don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Weird. Maybe switching it to 15 megabits? I don't know. Let's try it. Settings, where are they? Where are they? Wait, where are the settings? I forgot. Preferences? Yeah, there should be it. Wow, look at that. We just made a change of 1 megabit. Alright, back to it. Let's keep going to the next floor. I don't know, it feels like Meld actually buffers a bit even on YouTube now, which is stupid. And it definitely buffers on Twitch. Nope. Nope, sir. Nope. Meld is not really doing that well. Why? Why? Actually, have I set it to hide the cursor? And is that the reason why? Because I do see it on like the stream. Wait a second. Where's Meld? Capture cursor? Maybe I should set it to don't capture cursor? Nope. That's not it. What? I have no clue how to make it work. Maybe I should add it as a game capture? No, only the display is the only option. Ugh, so annoying. Anyway, it gets stuck anyway, even with Meld. So I'm closing it. I'll be back on OBS. Sorry, guys. I tried it. Okay, let's see how it is. Now I don't see anything here. Great. Isn't that just amazing? It's a black screen, guys. It's a black screen for me as well. Don't get scared. It's normal. It's very normal. That's what I'm seeing as well. Will you decide to work though? Hey OBS. Any chance of you deciding to be... Yay. Okay, that works. I have to figure this out as well. Deactivate, activate. Yay, you can see me now. Yeah. Okay, and I think you should be able to still hear me. Yep, that looks fine. All right. We get to continue further. Yay. I actually have no clue how Twitch is running right now, though. Let's change it up and see Twitch. Maybe this will work. I have no clue. And now it's kind of stuttery. I don't get it. Maybe on YouTube it should be have C or whatever you want to call that. And like on Twitch it should be the H264. Since that's the only one that Twitch supports, maybe I could reserve 264 for Twitch, because I don't know what my YouTube uses by default. Okay, let's see. No, it's have C. I don't get it. Super weird. Anyway, it looks like it works this way, so I just can't change it, sadly. This is the only way I can make it work as good as it can be. Anyway, we are using level 80 characters, as always. Only now paying attention, though, of course, because I've done my fair share of experimenting for today, so that's fine. Man, somebody must have stolen your card, dude. I don't know why you're a member. Why are you a member? What the hell? Why is this not very bright, though? What has happened to the camera? That is the question. Hero. Alrighty. Definitely debatable if she's a hero or not, but whatever. At least she can clear a floor. Yeah. Like pretty quick. Okay, now we move on to next floor, which we're gonna do. Actually, this could be done with anyone. So it's gonna be Hellstorm. Apparently. Start. Hellstorm is a villain with this uniform, I think, right? I don't remember. Don't remember if he was a villain or hero or whatever he was. But whatever he is, very quick clear is really nice. Wow. It's kind of lagging even on YouTube now. That's just amazing. I have no clue what's happening, man. That's so annoying. What was I trying to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna check if Hellstorm is a villain or a hero, because now I'm just curious. Not here, but here. Superhero, yay. Alright, now we know. There's no more curiosity left. That's good, that's good. Alright, so we're gonna... What am I clicking on, dude? I meant to go on Shadowland. We're gonna continue now. Super easy clear, so it's just gonna be whoever's next. Seems to be Shadowball. So that's who we'll use. Again, thank you very much to whoever's joining right now. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Just, what up? Hello? How's it going? Rumble? No, no rumble. Boss, yes. That is fine. Alright, so, for this next clear, we are gonna use Mephisto, as much as it sucks. Let's do it. Only 2 gears left, and then we just need to gather the materials needed to tier 4 him. Just for the advancement, of course. And, of course, then we have to find what we're gonna do about like getting a judgment for him or something, because it would be real nice to have it. Alright, so speed types have an advantage, so let's see, it's gonna be Nick Fury this time. Let's start. Does Shang-Chi have tier 4, by the way? Because I know that Kamala does not. But is Shang-Chi also like a tier 3? I think so. Let's see, wait a second. And do I even use Kamala anywhere? I don't think I use any of them. Wow. Let's go here and we'll go... Actually, let's go on the team page. It's sorted by level, so I think he's tier 3, at least. There he is, yeah. Shang-Chi's a tier 3, Kamala is tier 3 as well. But Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch are like tier 4s, so... And I was wrong, my Captain Marvel is level 80, so she's not really going to improve that much. But Scarlet Witch definitely will. She is tier 4 already. Nice. Alright, if that's all they'll give us, I'm pretty happy. There's no one I actually need to tier 4 out of that bunch. So yay me. I don't even remember. So yeah, once I'm done with Mephisto and getting him to tier 4, I think I said that I would tier 4 Ebony Maw next, right? I think so. Okay, so that's a Rumble, another Rumble. Okay, villain, that's fine. Whoever's next is fine. And that would be Doctor Doom. That's all good. Let's start. Man, it's gonna suck to have to tier 4 Doctor Doom at some point. But we will have to do it. $44 should be fine. Let's go with character that we need to use next. Luna. Oh man, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Good. It's gonna be super easy for her. Yay. So floor 45 right now. It's just totally fine. We do have to use combat characters though, so let's just reset that, and we're gonna go with Carnage and start. I'm curious how loud the music is though. Let me pause it. Ah, it's okay. Back to playing the music. Clicked on the wrong thing. As always, we need a hero here. We're gonna go with Ancient 1, and we're gonna start. It's gonna be pretty exciting when we finally get this guy to tier 4, because he can also clear every floor like Doctor Strange can. And I just have like 2 revives, so it's gonna be perfect. Last 2 floors are always gonna be doable. Easily doable as well. Okay. Right, so for the next clear, we're gonna go with, let's see, Hela. Start. Glass panel is back, by the way. House has gotten way messier than this just because I had stuff lying around and nowhere to put that stuff, so I just put the glass panels back on. Floor 48, that's a rumble. Refresh it. Any character should be fine. So Wong, that's actually perfect. Start. What if I sit like this? Would it be more comfortable? Because it feels like it should be more comfortable. Okay. 49 villain floor. Ebony. Good shit. I can't wait to watch more of that Blood Drive or Blood Race, whatever the name was. Very interesting. It if I'm not mistaken, it said that it was actually released in 2017, but it definitely felt like something from 2007. Pretty crazy. I'm really thinking about watching the Infinity Castle movie on Saturday because it's very cheap. It's like $2. Yeah, it's lagging sometimes. I really don't know why. See if OBS says anything. It's not saying anything wrong. Well, that's weird. Speed types have an advantage. Okay. Let's go Miles. Start. Come on, friend. Why don't you just stay properly, bro? Why do you keep going back and forth? That's so annoying, Mr. Mike. Stop it, man. Get some help. So help. Yeah, that's definitely how you say it. Okay, so we're gonna go with Kingpin. Start. You annoying thing. Faster encoding press preset or turning down settings. Ugh, so annoying. See if I can stop it and start it again. See if that's easier to handle for the GPU. Of course, it keeps stopping the stream, considering it a new stream every time. I really am mad that I always have to do this. I don't know why it just doesn't work. Some live so long, what we do is ages old, living in fear. Why the hell are you not stable, my friend? That doesn't rhyme. I know. I know it does not rhyme. Let's see. Huh. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna ask. I've slept really late. Why would I even ask? Why am I so sleepy? Don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. Again, thank you very much to whoever's joining, both on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Say hello. How are you guys doing? How's everybody? How are you guys? That is the most important question right now. Alright, so any character will do. So we'll go with Venom here and get rid of these two and start. Still tries to fall. What can I do to it, man? What can I do to it? Welcome. Thank you very much for joining, by the way, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come around. Let me know how you guys doing. Let's go with our next level 80 character we're going to use. It's going to be Electra. It's really nice because she's a speed type. And she's actually not a really good speed type. So it's going to be great help for her. Yay. She doesn't get to fight someone that would have an advantage over her. That is just good for me. Yay. I'd have to handle all of that. It would be very annoying. Alrighty, she did something, even though it took her quite a long time. Like for the first half, she was not even doing anything. On our next clear, we're going to go with a combat character, so let's just actually switch this to combat, and we're going to use a Black Panther on this clear. Let's friggin' start. Good. Good. Very good. Should be an easy clear with Black Panther. Nice. Right, so entry mode, villains have an advantage. So, Hulk. Start. Nice. Three to one. Come on. Yeah, too easy. Too easy, bro. Let's keep going. Any character? Sure. So we just start scrolling and never stop. When that happens. Start. Been playing a lot of Genshin this couple of weeks. It's been nice. We actually did play some of the story with my fiance, so that was nice. We're on Liyue right now, obviously very far behind. But this game is just so long. There's so much dialogue that it would just never end. Let's start. Punisher is next. Maybe I shouldn't have used Punisher and used a blast type, but I don't remember if there was a requirement for a blast type. So he'll have to do. Let's go ahead with the next one, which we'll skip, and we'll go to this instead. We're going to use a villain, so that will mean we get to use Captain America here and start. Okay. I think like the stream is okay on Twitch now. I really don't know. Okay, villain again. But this time we start with tier 4 characters. There's no more level 80 villains that I have left. So yay, we're done there. That's done. Freaking mic every time. What the hell, bro? 62, not 42. Combat, we're going with Groot and then start. Monster doesn't help. Monster just makes me even sleepier. And that really sucks. Alright. Next lore. Okay, so relay mode. We're gonna go with another villain. There goes Null. I have half a mind to just sleep right after the stream. And just wake up late at night and do the rest. But I have to do Genshin at some point before like the reset hits. Frickin' Mike. Before the reset hits, because I know that if I sleep, I may end up sleeping till early in the morning, not till late. So I don't really want to miss out on it. Well. It looks like it's gonna be Winter Soldier without these two friends, and let's start. Let us be starting. Man, next week is gonna be very packed. Oh boy. Good. Good. Let's keep going to our next floor. 65 boss mode. Alrighty. I mean, technically no real requirements, so let's just stick to the rule. We're just using whoever's at the very bottom. And going that way in order. Technically, we're only like halfway done at this point. Well, not really. We're more than halfway done, but very close. So there's still quite a lot to do. We'll go with Gladiator here. Start. It's gonna be a hectic week because I'll have to find a chance to meet uh, someone that I like met through like an audit that I was performing at a bank, like when I first started the job that I'm at right now. But I'm just looking to see what option I could get from this guy because he did offer me something at first, but I just kind of rejected it because I just started where I'm at, and I thought it was gonna be um, pretty interesting, and people weren't gonna be mean, but whatever. It sucks to suck, I guess. Like the actual the person who is overseeing what I do or thinking about like any raise that I would get or anything like that is like not very tech oriented, and I don't mean that in the sense that he doesn't understand tech. Sure, he does up to a point. He doesn't understand most of what we do, but I mean it more in the sense of if it's only tech related, it doesn't really matter to him. It's like part of what you're doing. So that's my fear. Like I'm not exactly sure if I'm getting any raise, and if I am, I'm sure it's not gonna be like the appropriate amount. So yeah, throughout the week I will have to find a chance to meet him. Um, Depends if it will end up being right in the middle of my work time. I don't know. Apart from that, so my sister is visiting. We have a wedding we have to attend this next week. I don't know if it's actually on the weekend. I guess it is. After that, we are gonna go just I guess to like a fancy restaurant or something with her, my fiance, my parents, and then we'll sleep at a hotel on another city here in Albania. After that, I get to work and have like a couple of days of work, and on the second day of work, I have to travel again, but this time for work, and I have to go to Budapest, and also. Uh, I am not sure if you can hear me right now, but lights went out, so or the power went out, whatever you guys would normally say. But PC does start pretty fast, so it's good. Um, I do have to make sure that this activates again, so you can see me and the game. I don't know why it's not staying active. Oh, okay. I kind of know. The GoPro needs to actually be started. Makes sense, right? Don't fall like that. Annoying. Oh boy. Why is everything going wrong? Why? It's fairly fine, I guess, so it's okay. Let me switch the music back on. Sorry. It's gonna start over probably. So I'm probably gonna just put it somewhere in the middle. And we have to get the game to show up as well. I just need to do something weird like that. Oh, that was stupid. Maybe I shouldn't have really needed to do that, or wouldn't have really needed to do that. So maybe I can just discard, and the settings will make sure that it is back. Yes, it is back. What? All right, so screens are not. Oh yeah, streams are fine. I just still don't see the mouse. That's all. Alrighty, it's fine. I guess I was using LD Player. That's probably why. Yeah, I was using LD Player. Let's use LD Player. What can I do, my friendings? It sucks, but we have to keep changing things to make sure that they're not annoying or that they work or whatever you want to call it. But have to do this or else I just don't see the mouse. I don't see what's going on. I do not know what you are, and I don't want to know at all. Alright, back to the game. We've seen the sneak peek. I'm closing that. Alright, load please. How's Twitch doing? Is Twitch working? Probably. Thank you to everybody who is still here. I'm really sorry about that. Power went out. What can you do? Aw, we got stuck on the really nice number. Yay. Let's do this again. Alright, so it was Hawkeye. So Hawkeye still. I'm not gonna change that. Let's start. Man, maybe our luck would have been different if we did this from multiplayer from the beginning. I'm glad. So all that happened was like a slight kind of. I don't know what to call it. It's not a connection issue. It's a power issue, but it wasn't like a power outage. It's like a tension. What would you call this? Like not enough energy was coming through to the house, I guess. And it kind of flickered, but it was enough to shut down the PC. And it's possible that that was happened today, like because I noticed my PC was off, even though it was more like in sleep mode. So I have no clue how that happened. I didn't do it. But whatever. It's working now, and it looks like Twitch is also working, so should be okay. Second wave. Still have that 5th skill we haven't used. Nice. And now we are stuck with no skill, but an easy boss to clear, so we're fine. Okay, my own tier 3 skill. Do your thing. Nice. I really hate the wind up on that tier 3 skill though. And the camera is just not straight. It's so annoying. Stay straight. No, it doesn't want to stay straight. I'm sorry, guys. What can I do? Maybe I could come more this way. Rumble? No thanks. No thanks again. Boss mode. No real requirements here, so we are just gonna use Spider-Man. Actually, that works really well with him being a speed type and all. I really like the fact that if it's just this kind of situation where it just disconnects for a bit, I'm able to actually get back on stream like really fast. That I like. Okay. Stop, Mike. Thank you. So universal characters have an advantage. We're gonna go with Sentry. Okay, interesting. I don't remember when the last time was that I actually used Sentry here. That's gonna be very fun. They will not have an immunity to any of his damage, so that's gonna be very, very cool. Let's do this, bitch. Yeah, they're gone. That's all you needed. Okay, now we're gonna go with stop moving. Do not move. Relay mode. Villains have an advantage, so we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go with Mystique next and start. Let's see, I don't think we will get to do like 3 pulls this week. I think it's gonna be just 2. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be very sad polls as well, but we have to do it. People have decided that's the wisest way to spend our Shadowland tokens, so that's what we're going to do. Turns out we're still getting lucky with the choice of characters. We're using Ghost Rider against the enemies that are just gonna be burnt to death because of how low their resistance is to fire. Of course, that was gonna happen to them anyway, but still, it's just like at another level, I guess you could say. Here, the only thing that you would like need to keep an eye out for would be just to use a physical type character. So that's why we're going with Namor. Okay, that's done. So 76, that's a rumble mode. We're gonna go here and use battery bill. If I can actually scroll, that would be great. It would be so good. Man, this effect is nice, but for the stream it really doesn't work, so most likely right after this clear I will switch back to like the red effect that I had. Another nice one is a purple one, but I don't know, I guess I'll go for the red one now. Let's see. I just need to open Signal RGB. It's something gamer something. Or wait, no, I think it's like radar. I've changed it to be red because usually it's like green. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty good. Next floor, please. No rumbles. That I am not in favor of. Another skip. Good. Let's skip this too. Relay mode. We just need to use a villain. Said villain is gonna be Silver Surfer. We're gonna start. Through to 1, let's go. Okay, so here we have no real requirement, and we get the benefit of using a character that will have an advantage against Kingpin. So that's just a plus, but I would have gone with any character. In any case, no need to complain. It's just something we can enjoy. Easy kill. Let's go to the next floor. That's gonna be a rumble. Oh crap, rumble again. Alright, male hero, so we'll just switch it to hero. We just need to use a male character, so bishop it is. And let's start. I got a CDP of Liberty somewhere. I don't remember where. I think I equipped it on someone, but I just don't remember at all who I gave it to. I know that one of them has gone to Beast. I'll check who else got it. Oh, I think no. I think it went to Groot, but we already used Groot. So just if you saw it or if you want to go back, you can go ahead and check it. Just go back and check it just to see how fast he was able to clear it. It's not a crazy good CDP, but it's better than Mini Rage, I would say. Okay, that's an easy clear. 81. Anyone? It's floor 81 and we're gonna clear it with just anyone. That's so funny. It rhymed. Wow. Alright. Human torch. Human torch? Really? Torch. Good. A bit disappointed on him. Just not being able to clear the Corvus and Proxima floor. Again, might have just not been patient enough. Maybe just trying it a couple more times it would have worked, but whatever. I am already angry. I was as well, and I was not gonna try any further, and I'm not gonna try any further. I'm just super annoyed. Ugh. Good. Easy. Easy peasy. Why can't this mic just stay in place? Thank you. This camera annoys me. Keeps falling. Fire element damage won't work. Okay. Crescent then should be fine. Let's start. Doop 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 doop. And we couldn't target Red Hulk. I was hoping we could just do it with one rotation. Nope. We don't get to do that, sadly. Alright, so we're gonna move on to something that I just thought of right now is you know how IO always copies what Crescent does? I was really curious to know if anyone had ever noticed what would happen if you get interrupted, not IO, right? So like you kill an enemy, you don't have any targets left, so you can't actually continue the rest of your animation of the skill. That was a funny way to end that. But I haven't, like, you don't get to see that very often. You don't really get to do that easily yourself. So I wanted to know, like, would IO also get interrupted and just kind of get stuck and then start attacking with the rest of the skills, or would he actually be able to finish the animation unless you actually also like start another skill after that? Because if you start another skill, still, yeah, it's gonna make IO copy you and stop whatever he's doing. But if you don't do anything, would IO finish the animation, or would he get interrupted too? That's very specific, I know, but I just thought about it because I thought I saw him. I just got, you know, cancelled that way, but not cancelled. My skill got cancelled like that, but I didn't really notice whether IO had the same issue or not. Wow, wave moves are long, bro. They're so annoying. Alright, so 86. That's a rumble. Another one. Combat characters have an advantage. We'll move on and use Apocalypse this time and start. Yo. That was pretty good. Nice. Next floor, please. Speed types have an advantage. So that's gonna mean that we're gonna go for Angel and start. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. That was easy. Floor 88. No rumble, thank you. Wave mode. We're gonna use a super villain character. So that's gonna be Magneto in our case. Let's start. As far as I know, he's fully energy right now. He used to have some skills that were physical. I don't think this uniform has them. So there should be no problem. To be honest, we don't really care. I've been using the wrong characters on the wrong floors. The only thing that I don't do at this point is just not using villains on hero floors or heroes on villain floors. Apart from that, I am using any character as long as they don't have they don't specifically are like they are not specifically restricted. But apart from that, if it says, oh, it's going to reflect physical damage or energy damage, I have not really even cared about that and just used whoever was next on the list. So yeah, I was still going to go with Magneto. It's not really an issue. You do have iframes that will protect you anyway, so it's fine. Let's keep going, though. Our next floor is going to be floor 89 with pretty much kind of the same situation. And I mean that for specific floors that say that a certain type is gonna reflect you. If it's like this, where it says a certain type of damage is gonna not apply because they have immunity to it, you know, for a part of the floor or for the whole floor. In those cases, yes, I do use specific characters. Like in this case, for example, I'm using a character that has physical damage, so we don't really ever allow them to go into immunity and waste our time. Alrighty. Perfect. Oh my god, dude, stop doing that. Poison. Okay, so pretty much any character will go with Gambit, even though there's a lot of speed types here. I don't care. It should be just fine. Let's do this. Okay, come on. Yay. Floor 91. This is a nice one. No real issue with any character you go with. Man, those actors had gotten old. The one from Dexter, by the way, I didn't mention that. It's funny how they tried to make Batista very young last year. And then on this year, he's back to like being the appropriate age. And we have another case of using the very wrong character for a floor. The wrongest character, I guess. The wrongest? I don't know. But yes, we are using a blast type on a floor with mostly speed types, and her freaking range is abysmal, especially on that third skill. Thank you very much, annoying ass game. Yep, that third skill is super. Actually, it's not the third skill that has low range, but it's like the fourth skill or like the second skill in that case. So it's like the third skill has a higher range than the other skills, so it positions you in a very not a very far away position, but apparently the rest of the skills have a really low range or small range. So like basically it just traps you into just waiting for her to just lounge there for a bit, and then you get to actually keep attacking again. Let's get hit here on purpose so we deal more damage, and then we're gonna be just much happier people. There we go. Okay, Cap is left. We have that tier 3 skill we can use, and that's gonna be the end of it. Man, it really sucks that she's still very slow though. Entry mode, really nice. Okay, Adam Warlock works. Let's start. far as I know, this floor has reflect to physical type, right? It's not all damage, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not mistaken, basically. Okay, good. There goes our first half. On the second half, I do have the tier 3 skill available, so we're definitely going to use it just to speed things up. As soon as that kind of the main expansion kind of deal starts, we can go ahead and cancel it out to other skills, which is how I did it here. Floor 95, we get to use a supervillain on a very easy floor. So that's going to be Jean. Of course, Jean needs a lot of help, so she has to go against very easy enemies. So this is thankfully what we needed, and thankfully what we got, I mean. Okay, that's all good. Perfect. Next floor, please. Floor 96. Speed types have an advantage. It looks like it's going to be Quicksilver right now. Let's start. And it's done. Nice. On 96, here we'll go with a villain. Okay, Gwenpool, start. Okay, it's not enough. I really hoped it would be. That was close. Can deny that was close, but not enough. Floor 98, we get to use another super villain. That's gonna be Thanos this time. Let's start. Whoa, okay. Lots of damage. Not to be surprised, of course. Or shouldn't be surprised, I mean. But still, sadly, it's a wave mode. We'll have to wait quite a while till we're done. And it's even sadder that it is one of those that have quite a lot of summons or mobs, whatever you want to call them. And they don't even show up like close to each other. They just show up in waves as well, which makes it even more annoying. Fire element attacks won't work, so we'll go with Cable here and start. Okay, yep. Come on, my friend. Come on. Get to it. Thank you. Could have maybe started a millisecond of the tier 3 skill before it finished the clear, but I was just like, you are not even gonna notice it. Black Bolt is next. Let's oh crap. I almost didn't even use the guy. I don't know how people still watch Hassan, bro. Like, what the hell? And that's literally his name, Hassan, bro. What a faggot. Good. Floor 101. Relay mode. Female characters have an advantage. Especially after what he has said, you know what I mean? Very crazy that people still watch him. Stop freaking moving. Nice. Good stuff. Next floor. 102. It's a wave mode, but a pretty easy one. We're gonna go with Rogue and start. I mean, in the sense that it's a very short one compared to the other wave modes where you have summons and mobs and stuff. Here, you just have pairs that you have to, like pairs of enemies that you have to just one shot basically. Maybe not one shot every time, but most times we get to use the tier 3 skill to finish this last wave as well. And there you go, 11 seconds, very quick. I like it. Oh, that's what Doctor Strange said as well, because he gets to clear the easiest floor imaginable. Sadly for him, he gets easy stuff. I am gonna revive him though. And I was thinking maybe we revive Doctor Strange and Mephisto. It wouldn't really be a bad idea. Or maybe, yeah, it would. I don't know about that, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna revive Mephisto as well. Okay, this is pretty easy. We just need a physical type. And there we have him. It was essentially his turn anyway. Perfect. Start. I think we only have like 13 floors left. So not a lot more left. It's really sad that you guys never really see me in top shape. Especially anymore. Like, maybe at some point you would, but now I'm just begging for sleep. Alright, so floor 105, we get to do this with Wolvie. Immunity to lightning would not be fun with Storm. I'm again not saying that I wouldn't be able to clear it or it would be super difficult, but it just wouldn't be fun. I just want to see their full potential. Just melting their health bars. It's a lot of fun. And it's done. Good stuff. Let's go to the next floor, please. 106. It's a combat type floor, so in Agent Venom right now and start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. $107. Again, we're gonna skip Storm and go for Cyclops. Same floor again, you know. Lightning immunity. Okay, that was nice. Pretty much a one-shot, but because that skill is so long, it doesn't even feel like a one-shot. This was quite a lot of damage, though. I don't know what happened there, but like he just melted him at some point. It was like, whoop, made him disappear. Or I should have said blasted him away. Ooh, so funny. All right, on this case, we can finally use a Storm. Let's start. Should be easy as hell. It does have some summons at the end, though. But at least the first 2 waves are... or only have like 2 enemies, so we're good. Which she doesn't even care about, as you can see. She just pretty much finished them before like even using a skill, because she just had damage left over from the previous skills. Yay, this was pretty good. with the leftover damage, she does really well here as far as I can see, because of the fact that the damage will be there. As soon as they drop on the floor, they just drop on the floor. That is so funny. It works in both meanings. It's so cool. Nobody steal that, okay? I've trademarked it. Okay. Super easy clear with Ant-Man here. He does have a ton of damage. Let's move on. Floor 110. Super easy floor. We're gonna give that to Odin apparently. And let's start. Oh, Mike, you are so annoying. Next floor. Relay mode. We'll go with Moon Knight here and start. Again, I have no clue who, or still I don't have any clue of who I would revive next. But I think it is fair to obviously revive Doctor Strange, because we do that every time. And it's worth it because he can do any floor. But I was thinking, and here I pretty much have not taken my own advice because they have immunity against physical types apparently. But yeah, so let's go on to 112. So I was thinking I would go with Mephisto, just because of the fact that, and I can even just like reuse him right now. I can go with Mephisto just because of the fact that I've said that I would, you know, try to. Let me switch that. Sorry. As you know, I usually use these characters that I'm about to tier 4, so the characters at level 80, I use them whenever I'm clearing daily content and stuff like that, whenever I can, right? If it's like a story mode or something where it's just going to use the characters you set instead of a recommended ones, like even dispatch mode, Dimension Rift as well, I use these characters to get that done. Right now, like Dimension Rifts, because dispatch I don't really do anymore unless it's like required to get some event item or just for some clears that might be required somewhere. Apart from that, nope. We got to pretty much use both our revives already, so that's fine, I guess. Next floor, we get to clear 114. Sorry. Bit premature there. We're gonna have to refresh this. No more villains left, so whatever. That's another villain floor. Oh god, I always forget that it gets me with the villain floor requests. We're gonna use Gamora. Good stuff. Come on. $115. Enemies that reflect physical attacks appear in this stage. Right. So Thor. That would be Thor, my friend. He was next anyway. Alrighty. Stop it. Get some help. Thank you. Okay, come on. That's done. Right, let's go. 2 clears left. We have floor 116 now and 117 next. For now, we're just refreshing to get rid of the rumble modes. This is a very nice floor to get. And our last floor is going to get cleared with Iron Man. Nice. It's a nice character to use, especially with his like tripling damage ability with the uniform. So that's really cool. And of course, Black Widow is completely untouchable. They just cannot catch her at all. There we go, she's done. She got her tier 3 available, but I was like, nah, no need to cancel her fort skill. And this is a really nice floor to get to use Iron Man on. You're gonna see, bro, there's gonna be just a couple of, like, just 2 characters. We do 1 rotation, they're gone. I mean it. As long as we get to target them both, they're gone. Yep. Your damage just triples on the last 30% of the enemy's health. As far as I remember, it is the last 30%. Let me see if I can find him, because with the uniform, he might have gotten an improvement to that. I just have to double check. So let's go uniform list, uniform effect. Yeah, it's still 30% or less. Yep. Anyway, very cool. Let's go on Shadowland. Oh, crap. What was that? Collector Vault. I have to do this. I almost didn't do it. It's very messy, and in most cases, I actually don't even see that that's ongoing right now. Anyway, we're gonna go on Shadowland, and we're gonna go on Shadowland Shop. I almost bought the wrong thing, and we're gonna actually pull. Let's see what we get. Most likely crap, but again, people told me this is the one to go for. And yes, it was crap. Before I forget, let's actually upgrade Jean's gear a little bit. We get to 98 now. 1 more and I should be able to upgrade the rest with some Godstones or whatever. I'm gonna try to go as far as I can without having to start using important materials. I think even Life Seed I will not use for a while, which I think starts right after this last upgrade. After Jean, I don't know, I'll have to move on to the next character's gear, because with Noel I went up to a certain point and then I stopped, like here. I thought it was just fine to leave it as it is, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will put the Collector's Vault on right now, and we're pretty much done with this stream. I don't think it's really necessary to actually stay until I actually get this artifact, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Oh my god, I really hate these guys here, man. Go away, man. I really hate you, bro. Ugh. It's a bot or scam or whatever next. Or bot. I don't give a shit. I don't care, but it has to go. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. Wish I could just delete the message as well, but whatever. It's done. Perfect, guys. Thank you very much for being here on this stream for this week. Next week is going to be even more exciting, of course, because of the fact that we get quite a lot of uniforms with the update. I am pretty excited for the actual animated series as well. Of course, I do not learn. I always get excited about stupid shows that end up being very stupid. Obviously stupid, of course. But whatever. I am still going to be pretty excited. Especially for the update, though. We get to improve quite a few characters. We get 2 confirmed characters that will get to tier 4. I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen. That's what they've been doing right now. So 2 uniforms for characters that already are tier 4. In my account, one of them is tier 4. The other one is level 80. So that's still an improvement. And the other 2 will get their level 80 and tier 4 and uniforms. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to tier 4 any of those 2, but I'm definitely going to get them to level 80. So that's going to be an improvement. That's going to mean less characters that are going to be used at tier 3 on Shadowland. So yeah, overall it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I'll see you guys next week. I will have to figure out when I will stream, though, because it's going to be very, very difficult. because there's a lot that's going to be going on then. But yeah, I'll look and see what I'll do. Thank you very much again. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now. It was a fun stream. See you guys.